Okay. I think day is breaking, actually. I'm gonna,
Is it? Okay.
yeah, take a peek up here.
I'm gonna grab some more cobble very quickly, make some axes.
Okay, I'm gonna poke
So do you want to
around.
focus on hunting today?
That's probably a good idea. Get some food before all the mobs take it all. That realization was the most terrifying thing.
Which part?
The fact that the mobs are running around eating my precious food.
Yeah, I know. I love that myself. The well, you noticed a couple of releases ago too.
Oh, well,
Whoops.
that was a... I'm good. I'm all
I
right.
didn't see a death message.
Yeah, only half a heart somehow.
Oh boy. So what was I saying?
I've got... Oh.
I completely brain farted. I don't remember what the hell I was talking
We were
about.
talking about mobs eating food.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the a couple of releases ago when I turned off animal respawning entirely, I think that one that really hammered it home. you know,
Yep.
because previously it was unfortunate. I was still running into situations where it's like I'd been in an area for a week, I'd hole up for the night, come outside, and there was a pig right outside my door. And it was just it really killed that sense of dread you were talking about. You know, where it's like everything is dying around you, you know?
I think I've made I'm not sure if I talked about this in the...
How's your sense of direction, by the way?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Okay, mine is actually really good.
Ow. Good, because I have already lost where our house is.
So try to keep me in sight.
Excellent. That is a good plan. I was talking about... I posted on the forums. I'm not sure if I had talked about it in a Let's Play or not, but I think the biggest thing all the early game changes have done for me recently is it's completely changed the tone of the game. Like, when I was playing Minecraft before, I always felt like, you know, this is my world. I just have to keep monsters from invading my world. And now it's more, I'm invading their world. I think that's the feeling I get. Like, I'm not welcome here and everything is trying to kill me. And I love it.
Yeah, that's definitely what I've been trying to go for. And, you know, I love it myself. Like, I'm hesitant to toot my own horn with stuff like that, but I've just been having a blast playing better than wolves lately. You know, like it's really kind of, I don't know, I think it was about 3 weeks to a month ago that it really crossed the line for me. And all of a sudden it was just like all the little changes that I had been making kind of added up for me, and I was like, okay, this is the game I want to be playing. There's still work to be done for me in that regard, for sure.
Right.
You know, like there are a few odds and ends that still bug me, like, you know, water being a safe zone. I hate that. And there are a few other little things like that, like the beast too. I know people have mentioned, like, it needs to be a little more threatening. Like there are a few more abilities that I want to give it, so that
shit, I lost you there.
So that it's more of a gameplay hazard rather than a psychological one.
I gotcha.
Because right now I think the psychological aspect is there, like people are scared of it. But I don't think its abilities are quite at the same level. Whoa, wolf over there.
I'm gonna
2 wolves over there.
just walk away.
One right next to us. Okay, there are a lot of wolves around here, man. Be careful.
Okay, let's just... I'm gonna stick near you.
The edge of this. And here we are killing their food supply. La-di-da.
Well, they'll get over it.
Yeah. I don't think attacking one of them is a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that.
Yeah, let's just leave that alone.
I have to say, it feels really good to be playing again. I haven't been playing much of anything the last couple weeks, and it's just nice to be back.
Yeah, I've been on a...
over here. Okay. Chickens are my favorite animal to kill because they only take like 1 hit.
Well, and they make a rather satisfying sound too.
Now that clicking's gone, I don't have to focus on that. Thank you so much for that.
Well, it was your bloody fault that I noticed it was there. It's like, it was funny because I think you mentioned in your videos that you never even realized it was there until somebody told you.
Yep.
And then it suddenly and instantly became super annoying.
Yep, and you can't get it out of your head. It's all you can hear.
Exactly. And the funny part about that is that you saying that made me aware of it and made it super annoying. So it's like you spread the contagion in complaining about it, man.
Excellent, excellent.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you are.
My sense of direction is getting at its limit because I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah,
so I think we should start heading back.
Sounds good.
killing whatever we see on the way. Where's the sun? Okay, it's midday, so it's probably a good time to head back anyway.
I've decent haul. 9 steak, 5 pork chops, a couple chickens, and some mutton.
4 steaks, chicken, 3 pork chops. All right.
Not bad.
I think this is good for a couple of days.
Excellent, excellent.
I see a sheep kind of en route. I'm going to take a zigzaggy route back to our location, just nailing any animals I see on the way.
And avoiding that pack of hungry wolves.
Oh, fuck, we don't have anything marking our base location, do we? Not at all. Just a hole in the ground.
Yeah, I managed to lose track of it right next to it, so I'm gonna leave that one on you.
We don't really have anything of value in there, right?
Pretty much we have a furnace and we should just make a new base.
Okay, so how about this? Do you see me?
Hold on. I fell in a hole.
Uh-oh.
Last I saw you were over this way. Oh, crap. And this is how we die. Or at least I die.
Oh, boy.
Okay,
new mod features, signal flares.
Oh, I see you. Excellent.
I don't see you, so...
Turn around.
Come on over.
I'm coming up behind you.
La-di-da. Oh, there you are. Okay, so how about this weird-looking mountain thingy? Okay, we got a nice cave here. Ooh, creeper coming out.
Oh, I'm going to move away.
Okay, so we got that weird-looking mountain thingy with the tree up top.
Okay.
How about we make that our base so it's easy to find?
Sounds good. Easy to find is always good. I have to say, gold has become so much more useful now. I don't know if you saw the video where a gold sword saved my life.
I don't think I did, actually. Oh, did I?
The biggest thing,
I'm not sure to tell you the truth.
I'm missing with swords, being moved to an iron tech, which is amazing, is blocking. Like, more importantly than the damage, it's blocking. Oh, blocking saves my life so much. Oh, it reduces damage like crazy. So I started getting to the point I'm making a gold sword just so I have the ability to block.
Interesting.
It dies after a couple hits, but I can block, and it saved my ass from a creeper.
I'm gonna have to start blocking to make sure that aspect
it makes
works
a really big difference in damage.
Okay. Ooh, cool.
Yeah, I've got a bit over here as well. I didn't make it. Ow. I'm good.
Okay, I'm digging this out as our hidey hole here.
Sounds good. Oh, good.
Do I have another pick? I do not have another pick.
I do have a workbench. Table. Oh.
Yeah, I got one too.
Oh, okay.
So let's keep one outside, and
sounds good.
You can plop yours down inside when night comes.
Excellent. I'm gonna take just a moment, grab a little bit more wood before night comes.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'll work on digging this out.
I'll eat this mutton raw like an animal. So, the biggest thing I'm getting the feeling of with Better Than Wolves recently, with all the early game changes, is it's very much becoming, a cohesive, every part of it just feels together. A question someone had wanted me to ask you, I can't remember who, was what feature do you think brought that together the most for you?
Oh, fuck.
Big question, eh?
Yeah, it's hard to say, man, because it's like... that's kind of what I was mentioning before about, how around a month ago it suddenly kind of came together for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's really, I think it's more of a sum of the parts situation, where I just kept plugging at it and making little changes that I thought were good, and I test them out, and okay, yes, this is good.
Right.
And until I got it to the point where I had that sense of it really coming together, so it's hard for me to say in terms of like what my favorite changes were.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Recently, like the stratification, definitely, like I said, I wasn't even sure I was actually gonna actually include it in the mod, and decided, okay, I'm just gonna run a test, and then there was just that angelic choir kind of moment where it was just like, yes, this is good.
Creeper behind us.
I created. Whoa.
There we go.
There we go.
We're good.
Landscaping.
Yeah, them giant pits with diamond level with creepers. It wouldn't be a base without
one of those pits outside. Okay, so it's getting dark.
Yeah, we should probably...
And I'm going to make a couple of torches. Get one outside
Look
here.
at you with all that wood. You're rich. Or coal.
Ooh, I don't have a lot of wood.
I have 12 wood and 10 planks, so...
Okay.
We should be alright.
Like 6 planks. No sticks. Time. Okay, so let's hollow this sucker out.
There we go. And I'll slap down the other crafting table I have in here.
Cool. Dirt slabs.
Yeah, my
how I love these.
favorite item now. Always have like a stack or so on me. Do we have a furnace?
That just got dark. No, but
okay.
I do have a torch.
Go ahead and make one then. There we go.
I think that's one big difference, like I've seen between our playstyles in when watching your LPs, is that I just leave torches where they are.
Yeah, I kind of obsessively take them back. I think I probably use coal in my furnaces far too often.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I tend to use them as landmarks a lot of times. You know, like you'll notice I put a torch on above the doorway of our place outside there, and I'll leave that there. You know, like that'll be my beacon home. And probably once day comes, I might climb to the top of this mountain and erect a little monument up there. So
excellent.
We'll be able to recognize it from a distance.
I feel like the more erection, the better. I'm still trying to figure out people who complain that night is boring in Bed of the Wolves. That one I have not been able to wrap my mind around.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might have been the whole like nomad trend that kind of broke out, and that's why I mentioned recently on the forums, like I'm considering moving the abandoned village radius out even further.
Oh, I didn't see that post.
Yeah, because it was kind of in a secondary thread. I think I off topic did a bit where somebody mentioned, you know, going nomad until they find hold me.
I'm here for you, buddy.
That must have been that group of... Actually, no. That's coming from behind the base. We didn't see those wolves. Does YouTube record in stereo? Or play videos in stereo? I guess so, right?
I think so. Yeah,
I've never
I believe
really
so.
noticed.
My headphones are currently broken, so only the left ear
I've heard
works.
music and stuff. Sorry?
My headphones are currently broken, so only my left headphone works. So a slight disadvantage there.
Gotcha. No direction sense. Oh boy.
Nope. My audio direction sense can match my everything else direction sense. Utter failure. There we go.
I spent a lot of time in the woods as a kid and orienteering and all that stuff, so...
I did as well,
my
I was
direction
just never
sense
good
is
at
pretty
it.
good. Well, I think it's just a skill like any other that you end up learning.
Mm-hmm.
And really, it's like... I went through all this with people on... oh, you got 4 chops cooked here. I'll throw your way.
Ooh.
There you go.
There's some more beef there. Yum, yum, yum.
Okay,
I got some more sawdust we can just start up in there.
Cool.
And I also have like 38 bark. If you need more wood, let me know. I'm still holding a bunch of it.
I might take some of your beef here once it's done cooking.
Oh, have at it, good sir.
Short on cooked food. Yeah, it was, I kind of went through all that when, I put hardcore info into the game, right? Which disabled the coordinates on F3, which is another, like, you know, kind of cheat code feature that would never be in any other game, you know, after it had been released. This isn't a full moon, is it? No, it isn't. There are a lot of wolves out there, dude.
Yeah, I'm not liking that. The F3 change took me so long to even notice, just because I never used that in vanilla, because it just felt so cheaty. I think the first time I noticed it when I was trying to like align a nether portal. So that's the only time I would ever use it.
But man, so many people used to abuse the shit out of it, right? especially if the reaction to it initially was any indication. But it's interesting because one of the things that I initially loved about Minecraft before Better Than Wolves even existed, there are like a lot of subtle aspects to having a fully dynamic world like this that I don't think are immediately apparent to people. And one of them that is really cool is that you can make landmarks.
Right.
Right. And my general theory on things is that, like, anything that I could do as a designer to provide incentive for people building stuff in Minecraft is really good, right? Because it's like, it's a game in which you can construct absolutely anything you can imagine, right? But there's actually not that much incentive to do so. Right. It's like base defense is rather trivial. So it's once you've built walls with a lip around them to keep spiders out.
Sorry.
There's just not much else to do unless you feel personally motivated to build a work of art.
Right.
Like a big castle or what have you. But it's so much cooler in this game when you actually have a gameplay reason to do so. Right. It's like one of the most brilliant design decisions in vanilla, in my opinion, was spiders climbing over walls.
Right.
Right. And just providing incentive to build crenellations and overhangs on your walls as a result, right?
Right.
Like that's really like a practical gameplay reason as to why I want to build, you know. So you notice a lot of the features that I've put in the mod are geared towards incentivizing those kinds of activities. So you got like hardcore movement, which, yeah, it's, you know, I think some people misinterpret it as some kind of realism feature.
Right.
But as I say repeatedly, I'm not about realism, right? I'm about gameplay. And really the intent of that feature is to incentivize building roads. You know, so suddenly roads became a thing. People started building roads and, you know, suddenly had practical in-game projects to work on.
Exactly.
You know? So hardcore info is largely the same kind of thing. Like, we have a game here in which it's, for one of the first times in gaming, it's practical to construct your own markers and waypoints and all kinds of stuff like that. But unfortunately, the whole F3 thing kind of removed
any point.
Exactly. For a lot of people, like, and yeah, you can, you know, impose rules upon yourself to not do so, but, you know, ultimately that's kind of lame. You know, it's like, you know, games need rules in order to be games, otherwise they're just toys.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So, you know, as a designer, you kind of have to like solidify that for the player, and it's like, no, you know, I'm not building markers just because of this self-imposed rule, but because the game world requires it for me if I don't want to get lost. You know, so then stuff like what I said earlier, you know, kind of ties into it. In the morning, I'm going to climb to the top of the hill and build some kind of monument out there so that we could spot it from a distance. You know, so suddenly it's like, okay, that's a practical building project. There's good reason why I'm doing that.
Exactly.
Anyway, I forgot what my overall point was, but there you have it.
But there's words. I may have just looked at an Enderman, but I think I'm okay in here.
Our ceiling is only too high, so
okay.
We should be all right till morning.
Yep. We'll see what happens come morning.
I don't hear any spooky static, so...
Yeah.
The sun is coming up.
Oh, is it? Excellent.
So, we at least have a nice big plain in front of us, so I doubt there are any wolves out there. And I heard them mostly coming, if we're facing the door, then from behind us and to our left. The ones to the left, I think we saw that big pack of wolves as we were walking through the woods. I must admit, I get such a chuckle out of this whole wolf thing now. You know, it's like Better Than Wolves has been going on for 2 years. And, you know, there's the implication in the name, or there's the original meaning of the name. Where it's like, okay, I wanted to make features that were better than wolves, or better use of time, development time than I thought wolves to be. But when I released the whole beast thing and, well, the better wolves features in general, there's the implication to the name that it's like the mod is challenging you to be better than wolves.
Right.
Right, and survive them, you know?
And of course,
Whoa.
booties. You can't forget booties.
Yeah, exactly. I can't believe that gag is still going on, man.
It's blowing my mind. There
it's
was
hysterical.
a spider jockey up on top this hill, so when you go up there to make a monument, be careful.
Fair enough.